Garrison's newest offering. It's their new seasonal beer. It's the Sugar Moon Maple Strong Ale, okay? As I said, this is their new seasonal beer. They've just launched it this spring, so it's going to be a spring seasonal apparently. This is their newest beer. If you didn't get from the name, there is actually real maple syrup added to this. This is technically a fruit or vegetable beer. Beer Advocate recommends a pint glass or a stein, a mug for this, but as you can see, we're going to go with the Zach Avery route tonight because I want to try to get as many flavors and aromas as I can. This sits at 6.0%. So yeah, without further ado, I will crack this open and we will get right to the review. Okay, we're back. So here we have my oversized wine glass. I can't really smell it. I can definitely smell the maple syrup. Okay, it smells like I'm smelling pancakes in the morning. So pour it now. Oh, look at that. I can even tell the foam is sort of a maple syrupy kind of color. Okay, maybe I put a bit too much there for the Zach Avery thing. Oh well. So yeah, I'll take one last look at the bottle. As you can see, it's definitely the color of maple syrup. Sort of a deep amber kind of color. Okay. Head looks okay, but I don't think it's going to last. You definitely get the maple syrup. The bottle says, truly Canadian ale brewed with Nova Scotia maple syrup from Sugar Moon Farms. Dark amber color with a light maple aroma and toasty caramel and maple flavors. Smooth and tasty, best enjoyed under a cold sugar moon. Whatever a sugar moon is, I have no idea. Okay. Definitely get the maple syrup right up front. That's the predominant smell, which should be expected. Pretty sharp though, a bit sharper than I would have hoped for or wanted. I could say I'm getting caramel out of here too, but really, when you have a smell like maple syrup, you could argue you're also getting caramel, brown sugar, molasses, any of those smells. They sort of bunch together when you're talking sugars of that sort. It's really hard to tell the difference. Definitely very sort of toasted maple syrup sort of smell. You definitely get the sort of toasted smell there. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to get much more from the aroma. It's nice, it's pleasant. Does not smell like beer though. Does not smell like beer. I can't say it does. So we'll take a taste now and see if it tastes like beer. I'm getting more of an alcohol presence, which is kind of weird for a 6% beer. You wouldn't expect the alcohol to come in, but I get it at the end. There's a bitterness, and it's followed by a bit of alcohol. The maple syrup and the caramel are there. Not as strong. It's just a weird sort of bitter aftertaste at the end though. Sort of a combo of the alcohol and the maple syrup itself. That's a very strange beer. When you taste it though, you can indeed tell that it's beer. I can't really say I like it though. It's not horrible, but I don't love it. I would not buy more than one bottle of this at a setting. If they sold this in 6 packs, I would not buy it at all. I'd avoid it altogether. The flavors are off. There's this sort of bitterness at the end that isn't good at all. That's where the beer flavor kicks in. It just doesn't balance well with the initial maple syrup. So yeah, I give it. This is hard. I'd have to give it 2.5 out of 5. I can't believe I'm saying that for a Garrison beer, but it's just a bare recommendation just to try it. I'm no expert or anything. This is just my personal opinion. I would take this back to the drawing board. I would try to balance the flavors a bit better. Try to cut down on the maple syrup taste, and maybe try to bring some fruitier flavors, like some dark fruits or something like that, into it to balance it. And I would up the alcohol percentage to about 2 points and release this as a winter warmer, because this, I could see this working really well as a winter warmer if they could round out the flavors a bit more, cut down on the coyness of the maple syrup. But that being said, having one of these in a sitting might not be too bad. It's definitely an interesting experiment, and I think everyone should, if they get a chance, they should at least try it once. So I am giving it a 2.5 out of 5. Overall, I think the Sugar Moon Maple Ale from Garrison is a bit of a failure.